From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League. This is GEHA Field at
A 西の注目カード。
Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an inter-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Yellow!
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yellow!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow! I've got blue ladies!
Play action, Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense. But we got a long ways to go.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air with Smith. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Here we go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after him.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Hey, here we go. Sunday.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he's not going to manage to get that to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
To the line they come, 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Going left side, Bowers has it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
So far, so good to begin this one as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield. On 1st down, Genty. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. They've got to regroup for 2nd down.
Well, you've got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you've got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Back to the air, it's Smith. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
There we go,
This is Genty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders get the game's first points here in the second.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
This one falls incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
But 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line. Running out of the go with Pacheco. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. He landed Roberts coming over for the hit.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's a toss to Pacheco. He has room past the 25. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Chiefs take the lead on that successful kick.
Raiders 6. Harrison Butker to kick off 14th.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Dylan Laube on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Check the DA. Here's the ball.
First play is going to be again to Jency. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, Smith to throw. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. From the gun, Smith. That one's on the mark to Cody Myers. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Smith setting the throw. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
We've set it down from 37. Give up the guns. It's Genty. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on a first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Smith. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. He's got it near the 8. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And we are still waiting for scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 397.
Smith's going to throw again. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Got to forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Here's the backup. First throw. This one finds Thornton. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stuffed at the 2.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Two yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
They've got a man in motion. 3rd down from the gun. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Wilson's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without two interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Out of the shotgun, Miller. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Shotgun snap to Miller. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To the line for another first and 10. From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Their shot there on first down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. Ooh, tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And again, it's Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And the lead stays at 2.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
One last play before the break.
Yellow, yellow.
Throwing here just before halftime. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Nicole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. Wheeled in by Baylor. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
There we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. On target to Thornton. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Here we go, hey. 390%.
Smith yet again. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
47-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 390%.
Again, it's Smith to the air. Completed over the middle. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Hey, we go, Salon. Reloading the ship.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And he drives this one into the pouring rain.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
32-yard line.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Got the big yards on the right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
New set of downs from 37.
43. 43.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Vic, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Setting up the screen. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chiefs jump in front now by 5.
14. Raiders 9. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Laube with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. And off to Genty. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Play fake. Here's Smith. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, here we go, hey.
To the air on 3rd and long. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down from the 42. Shotgun snap to Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. That's a Vegas 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
There we go, to the one. 390%.
Smith's going to throw again. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, 390%.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Hey, we go slide. Finish it.
Coming left is Genty. He has room past the 25. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Finish it.
From the gun, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down.
Back to 60. Let's go.
Third and long for him here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal. They send a tight end in motion. Mostert trying to punch it in, and he's in.
はじめまして。
The Raiders take a fourth quarter lead. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Miller and the Raiders offense trying for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Chiefs 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Worthy now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down throw, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yellow. Fire. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's a
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. It's Pacheco again. Has another lead. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a fourth-quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Miller. Throw wheeled in by Mayer. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Miller back to throw. It's Bowers with another catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. The main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Miller to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Last play sent him back across midfield here, second and long.
Ready? Hawk 70.
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Raiders facing a 5-point deficit. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking to throw. The trick play unsuccessful. His throw falls incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Yellow.
A first down carry for Pacheco. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Right back to Pacheco. Second down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. Kelsey's got it right side. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll run it with Pacheco. That'll be the first and more. There he goes again. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Butker to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Chiefs push the lead up to 12.
Chiefs 27, Raiders 15. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Laube with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Back over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, Miller. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Tried getting that one to Jack Besh. And it sets up second down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you've got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
35 seconds to go. It's second and 10. Back to the air. It's Smith. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after a second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.